Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball and it starts right now.
Los Angeles Angels.
Griffin Canning gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So now into the box is Jake Fraley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Next, it'll be Donnie Walton.
Johnny Walton.
First delivery to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ward is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Take extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. M's nothing. Angels coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now to the plate, here is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. Seager fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Lewis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 3.
Digging in next, Taylor Ward. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up is Kyle Seager. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Ty France stands in as he looks at a called strike. And at third as he lays off in 1. Now the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit the other way for field. Fowler had to run it. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the second baseman.
Next, it'll be Dylan Moore. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon, is fighting to stay on that AL home run leaderboard as he finds himself ranked number 10 in the league entering play here today. First offering on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
From the stretch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. The short hit hard. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jared.
So here is Jared Walsh. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and an even 20 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Will move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Jose Marmalejos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's a presence. He's got great body language. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High and deep down the left field line. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jose Marmalejos is retired to start the third. Here's the pitch. Tom Murphy comes on with no way as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, White. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will get this one. Third inning, no score to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Rendon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they have done very well this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's set, and the pitch. Jose Iglesias is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes a left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Max Stassi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The 1-0 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Now to bat, David Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to hit is Taylor Ward. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's got it. Throw cleanly in first, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the 1.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Again down to second. Fraley aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. In time as he just gets the tag down. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. None left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lewis looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Justin Upton the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Justin Upton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So stepping in is Jared Walsh, 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on its way. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Dexter Fowler stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 4, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. So here now is Ty France. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Dylan.
Stepping in once again is Dylan Moore, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First offering on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Murphy. And he makes the throw to first. Iglesias is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 33.
Next to stand in is Max Stassi. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Next, here is David Fletcher. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Fletcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. At the plate now is Jose Marmalejo. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early. There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The next batter will be Evan White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Evan White goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Angels 2 and the Mariners 1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. And now Taylor Ward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Anthony Rendon will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Striding in is Donnie Walton. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So now to the plate, Kyle Seager. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They still trail it here 2-1. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
And stepping in, Jared Walsh. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter number 4.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. In now the Mariners DH, Ty France, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Ty France.
He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that's second baseman.
So the next to bat will be Dylan Moore, grounded out in his last at bat. And a ball, 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lofted in the air out to right field. Fowler giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next up is Jose Marmalejo. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Mike Mayers enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners 2. Brendan Brennan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now in the box, Max Stassi. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And that one yanked just foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a break. He thought pretty well in this one.
Chalk up another multi-game for this guy. Is absolutely fires on a nice streak as of late anytime soon.
Now, showtime. As a look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're up 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Evan White. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Jake Fraley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jake Fraley goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Now here's the first offering. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. Fouled off. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Griffin Canning with his 4th win this season. Marco Gonzalez takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Mike Mayers gets a 4-out save, his 2nd. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.